If you're battling addiction, this is how you start over. Grand Rising, my friends. Congratulations, you made it another day. My name's Mark Brown, and I help men over 50 who are bouncing back after addictions, setbacks, and grief with simple tips, tricks, and tools using your faith, and they work. So this one hits home for me because addiction was I didn't think I could ever quit. It came to a point where like, oh my gosh, what is going on? I tried so many times in the past. I had a lot of fun in alcohol. I don't condemn or shame anybody who drinks. It's just not for me, right? And all my life, it's been a part of my life since I was 12 years old, sneaking drinks off the table of my sister's wedding, Irene and PJ's wedding, and then my sister Jude used to bring me to all her parties, and they used to have fun feeding me drinks and this and that. So it started a long progression. I had a lot of great times with it, but also a lot of embarrassing and challenging times. I mean, 17 years old, I flipped. This is a God. I shouldn't be here. I flipped my car when I was 17 years old with 4 people in it, landing sideways, still running. We all walked away. That is a miracle. That's one thing. My first DUI. Went to the Navy. Got in trouble with it. I got in trouble with drinking down walking the pier down the pier on Mission Beach. That jeopardized my A school, which was interior communications. I had to take a day off. I didn't get found out. Thank goodness. So that's another thing. Alcohol always had some bad things, but a lot of great things, but really a negative. So I struggled with this a lot. I did go to AA for a year. I don't want to make this long, but this is just my story. I did quit for a year and a half. I thought I could have a beer, and that lasted for 10 more years. And that was when I was married. So that contributed to my divorce, and that was all the circumstances around that. But anyways, here's some tips. Here's the first thing you have to admit. You have to do it for yourself, and you have to admit that you want to change. You can't do it for someone else. You can't do it for this. You have to do it for you. It doesn't matter. You have to make it shift. There's no shame in saying that. You have to admit that you want to change. That's the first thing you have to do. Second thing is definitely you have to replace that habit with a new habit, something healing. For me, it's flowing myself into my team to help them. I just love giving people the opportunity to make an extra $200 to $500 a month. Anybody can do that with our team, or service, helping, volunteering, or just hiking, whatever it is. Find a new hobby. I like serving others. Could be a side hustle. Go out working out. Could be something. You have to replace the old habits. Put yourself in a community. And here's a big one. No matter what, even in A, you have to surrender to a higher power. No matter what that is for you, it could be a tree. That's your choice, but you have to surrender that there's something bigger than you. Even when I went through Masonry, you have to believe in God. Or the Elks, you have to say you have to believe in a God. So whatever it is for you, I believe in God and Jesus Christ. That's my choice. But you have to let your faith carry you through. There are days when I didn't know if I could live anymore. And without faith, then nothing's going to happen. So if you do these things, freedom isn't just possible, it's definite, okay? It's real, it's possible, you can do it. And I promise you there's a whole new life outside of that. I never thought this would be possible, that I could not think about having alcohol. It could be around me. I claim victory over it. That's how sure I am. I am no longer I'm not an alcoholic. I do not agree saying I am. You're keeping it in place. I used to be. I am not that person anymore. I will not relate to that person who I was. I am becoming who I want to be. So do not relate to me at all to who I used to be. If you are, God bless you. I love you. But that's not who I am. And I'm moving forward in a direction that's powerful. And it's awesome. And I'm clear. So I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, please share it with someone you may or may not know. If anybody wants to reach out to me to have a conversation, please, I'm here for you, okay? You are worthy and loved, and you matter, okay? Have an amazing day today, my friends. And I'm speaking to you specifically who's struggling with addiction today. And this one I'm speaking to everyone, okay? You got this, all right? Bye-bye.